You may begin to notice, just for a moment, that you're sitting comfortably wherever you are, and as you breathe, you might start to feel a subtle shift in how you feel. Maybe you can just imagine how it would feel, and notice this feeling can begin to expand in ways you can't quite predict. It's like when you feel your body relaxing, when your thoughts drift gently from one to the next, and everything becomes a bit lighter. It's interesting, isn't it, how the more you relax, the more easily you can sense the energy around you, and the more natural it becomes to tap into that energy. It's as if your energy can just be renewed effortlessly. And that is exactly how it works, isn't it? The more you become aware how much energy you truly have, the more you start to feel it inside yourself. And you might even realize this energy, it's available to you at any moment, waiting to be tapped into. And as you relax deeper, it's easy to begin to feel a sense of lightness, as if your body could be floating, and your mind could be as light as a feather. Just think about a time when you felt playful, when life was fun, and things felt like they were happening effortlessly. And imagine how that felt, how playful, carefree, and easy it was. You may not even need to try, and yet it was there. You might even notice the more that you allow yourself to remember that feeling, the more present you feel right now, in this moment. You could feel like you're here with me, yet also outside of time, just here and now. And isn't it interesting? The more present you are, the more you can experience life exactly as it unfolds. No need to chase or worry, just simply being here, being playful, and letting the joy come from within. And you might even notice, as you relax deeper and deeper, there's a natural shift that starts happening inside of you, a growing sense of joy that arises from within. It's as if you can feel the happiness stirring within, like it's always been there, just waiting for you to notice. And perhaps as you allow this happiness to flow, it becomes easier to feel lighter, more energized, as if every cell in your body is waking up and dancing with joy. And it's so easy, isn't it, to feel this joyful energy expanding within you. So much so, you almost feel as though the very air around you is becoming infused with that energy, playful, fun and free. It's almost as if there's no limit to how much you can feel this joy, no end to how much you can be energized and carefree. The more you allow yourself to feel it, the more it becomes a natural part of who you are, effortlessly moving through your life. Now just imagine for a moment a situation in the future. It could be today or tomorrow, any moment, and notice in this moment how easy it becomes for you to access this feeling of joy, of being playful, of feeling completely energized and carefree. You might find yourself laughing or smiling without any effort at all, just enjoying the moment. And the more you experience it, the more natural it becomes to feel this way, to feel like you're effortlessly happy, playful, and present with whatever is happening around you. Just imagine the next time you're in a situation, feeling a little more present, a little more playful, a little more energized than usual, and just noticing how easily it comes to you, how without any effort you can slip into this space of joy and freedom. You begin to feel as if that space is always available to you, no matter what is going on around you. It's amazing how naturally it can happen, feeling more energized, more playful, more happy in this moment, more carefree, more joyful. It's almost as if these beliefs, they're simply part of your identity, a part of who you're becoming now, naturally and without effort. And isn't it true? You have everything inside of you to feel this way all the time, without needing to try. The more you experience this, the more it becomes natural to you. And the more natural it feels, the more easily you can tap into it whenever you choose. And as you continue to breathe deeply, relax, and let these feelings of energy, fun, playfulness and joy fill you, you realize this new way of being, it's simply a part of your natural rhythm. It's as if these feelings that are part of you, woven into your very being, waiting to express themselves. And so, whenever you choose, you can begin to feel more energized, more playful, more present, more happy, more carefree, and more joyful. It's already inside you, always there, always waiting to be noticed. And with each passing moment, it becomes easier and easier to embrace. And now you carry these feelings with you, knowing with every breath, with every moment, this sense of fun, energy and joy will become more and more real for you. And with each passing day, it'll become even easier for you to slip into that state of being, effortlessly, naturally, simply because it's who you are. Whenever you're ready, move forward, take a deep breath, and bring with you all this energy, joy and playfulness that you now have within you. You might begin to notice how easy it is to simply let go and trust these feelings of joy, energy and playfulness. They're already beginning to grow inside you, almost without you needing to think about it. You may even wonder how quickly and naturally you can begin to notice yourself feeling more present, more energized, more playful and more joyful, as if it's always been a part of you waiting to be unleashed. And in this moment, there's something inside you that knows the truth, that you already have everything you need to feel light, playful and carefree. It's almost as if the very idea of being present in this moment brings a certain freedom, a lightness of being. That energy is there. That joy is already inside you. It's simply waiting to expand, grow and flow from within. It's interesting, isn't it? How the more you think about this feeling of being more energized, the more natural it becomes to feel that way. And the more you allow yourself to be present in the moment, the more you begin to enjoy everything around you, as if it's already simply a part of your natural rhythm. In fact, every time you pause to notice it, you may realize being playful, being happy in the moment, feeling carefree. It all seems to just flow effortlessly, almost as if you've always known how to be this way. It's as if every little step that you take, every moment you experience, brings more and more joy to you. And the more you embrace it, the more you find yourself being effortlessly present, effortlessly joyful, and effortlessly playful. That's how it works. And as you notice how easy it is, you might find yourself beginning to smile, realizing you've already begun to embody these feelings, and they're there deep within you, ready to rise up more and more. You might even begin to notice how naturally this process happens for you, how it feels right to be more energized, more present, more playful, and more joyful. And it's almost as if with every breath that you take, you can become more aware of these feelings, more energized, more joyful, more playful, without even trying. Just breathe in the feeling of being fully present, and notice how much easier it becomes to feel playful, to laugh, to be energized by simply being alive in this very moment. You'll notice in moments that seem like ordinary moments, the sometimes extraordinary happenings, when you allow yourself to feel joyful and carefree. You can feel more light-hearted, more playful, more present, just by choosing it in the present moment. It becomes so easy, doesn't it, to feel that joy always available to you. That playful energy, it's already inside you, just waiting to express itself. And you can choose to express it at any time. And just imagine for a moment a little child playing in the garden, without a care in the world. There's nothing holding them back. They're fully alive in each moment. They don't have to try, they simply are. And perhaps as you imagine this child, you begin to realize, deep within, you've always had this ability to be playful, carefree, full of energy. It's a part of you that you can tap into whenever you choose, just like that child. In the same way, you might notice how easy it becomes to allow the sense of playfulness to spread through you, like a wave gently washing over a shore, filling every corner of you with laughter and joy. It's effortless, as though the more you allow yourself to feel this way, the more your life becomes infused with this energy, this playful energy, this joyful energy, without any effort at all. And just like the ocean, which has an unlimited supply of waves, you also have an unlimited supply of joy, energy and playfulness, always available to you in abundance. You can tap into it whenever you want, and perhaps every time you find yourself needing a little extra energy or a little more joy, you might remember the way the waves just keep coming, effortlessly, and begin to realize those waves of energy, They're always there for you, ready to flow through you. And you may be wondering in the back of your mind whether it's possible to be even more joyful, more present, more playful. Perhaps already noticing how easy it is to be that way. And you might even begin to realize that you can be more energized, and you can also be more playful, both at the same time. There's no limit, is there? You can feel even more of both whenever you decide to. It's interesting how naturally it becomes to live this kind of freedom. You could choose to be even more carefree, even more joyful, or you could choose to simply enjoy the moment, knowing that the energy is already there. And perhaps as you choose, you find the more you choose to embrace this joy and energy, the more it becomes a natural part of you, unfolding naturally without needing to try. And as you begin to notice how easy these feelings of playfulness, energy and joy flow into your life, it's almost as if when you step into a situation tomorrow or next week, you'll simply begin to notice how effortlessly you're able to slip into that feeling. You'll naturally find yourself energized, carefree and joyful, without effort, without thinking. It's as if you just step into it naturally, as though it's simply who you are becoming more and more. And every time you experience this joy, you'll find it growing, expanding, becoming even easier to feel. It's almost like a seed that's been planted within you, and now it's growing into something far greater than you might have imagined. You're more energized, you're more playful, you're more joyful, and each time you choose to connect with that joy, it'll grow stronger and stronger within you with each passing day. And as you continue to relax and allow this transformation to take place, you can feel yourself shifting, more present, more carefree, more happy in this moment. The more you allow it, the more it becomes your natural state. So now, when you choose to be playful, when you choose to be joyful, when you choose to feel more energy, it'll feel like the most natural thing in the world, because it's already a part of you. You can continue to carry these feelings with you, knowing every time you take a deep breath, every time you smile, every time you relax into the moment, it'll become easier and easier to feel this way. And all of this happens because it's already unfolding within you, naturally and effortlessly. It's fascinating how sometimes, when we least expect it, we can feel a sense of lightness and energy rise within us, almost as if it's been waiting for just the right moment to show up. And as you relax, you might notice how your body responds to the idea of being more playful, more energized, more joyful, as if it's natural for you to feel that way. Like something deep inside you, it's always known the possibility. You might wonder just how easy it is to tap into this energy, to feel that lightness, just like it's always been there, waiting for you to recognize it. You might even start to realize the more you relax, the more easy you can access these states of joy and energy. And it's almost as if, without needing to try, you can just naturally find yourself more present, more happy and more carefree. Isn't that fascinating? It's almost as though the more you accept these feelings, the more they seem to come to you on their own, without needing to force anything at all. Just noticing they're already here, available, and waiting for you to embrace them. And as you continue to relax deeper and deeper, your body and mind becoming more attuned to these feelings of joy and energy, you might find it even easier to begin to feel lighter and lighter. It's almost like the feeling in the air around you is becoming playful, as though the world itself is filled with an effortless, joyful energy. And it's natural, isn't it, to feel present, to enjoy the moment, and to be able to tap into this energy anytime you choose. You may even start to notice how this playful energy begins to expand, subtly but continuously, like a ripple moving through the water, gently touching every part of your body and mind, and bringing with it feelings of joy and playfulness. As it moves through you, there's no struggle, there's no effort required, it just becomes you. You might realize with every breath, every beat of your heart, every exhale, you're letting go the need to do anything other than just be in that joy. How easy it is to feel joyful, to be playful, to feel light. It's already happening inside you naturally, and all you have to do is notice. And maybe you're already starting to notice that with just the slightest shift in your focus, it's easy to tap into this energy, this playful and joyful feeling. Perhaps you've felt this before, in a simple moment, when everything seemed to be flowing effortlessly. You might even feel it now, just a little, and notice how it grows the more you allow it to. And it's so easy for you to be anchoring this feeling to yourself, just by thinking about it, or simply smiling. You can instantly bring this energy to the surface. Each time you smile, or even just take a deep breath, you might begin to realize the more you do it, the more connected you become to this energy, and the easier it becomes to feel this lightness, this playfulness, and this joy. This is how it works for you, isn't it? The more you allow yourself to feel happy, the more it feels automatic, as if you're stepping into this playful, joyful state with little effort at all. Just breathe and notice how the energy begins to flow. It's so interesting how the more you think about being energized, playful, and joyful, the more those feelings just seem to naturally build within you, almost without you needing to do anything. When you choose to feel light and carefree, you might already begin to notice how those feelings just begin to expand, moving into every moment, every thought, every part of your being. And isn't it amazing? When you choose to be joyful, it's not something you have to force. It just is, naturally. You might also realize the more you allow this to unfold within you, the more effortless it becomes to slip into this joyful, energized state at any time. As you go forward, you'll find it easier and easier to embrace the idea that joy is always available to you, that energy is always within you, and that it's natural, an easy state for you to experience. It's almost like you've always known how to do it, and now just remembering how to access that natural joy and energy within you. Imagine, if you will, a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. It doesn't force its wings open. It doesn't struggle to fly. It simply knows. And just like that butterfly, you too are effortlessly becoming who you are always meant to be: joyful, playful, present, and energized. The more you allow yourself to embrace this change, the more you begin to realize it was always within you. Just like the butterfly emerges and spreads its wings, your joy and energy, they're emerging naturally, easily. Or picture a flower gently blooming in perfect harmony with the earth around it. The flower doesn't rush. It doesn't force its petals open. It simply unfolds naturally, effortlessly. And that's exactly what you're doing now, isn't it? Unfolding naturally, effortlessly, into the joyful, playful, present being that you're becoming. With each breath, you open up even more to the flow of energy and joy that's constantly available to you. And you might find, in the future, you can choose to be even more playful or more energized, and yet, isn't it true? You can have both at the same time. You can feel more energized and joyful together at any time. You can choose to be more carefree and present. And notice how easy it's happening. No matter what is happening around you, it's already happening. You're simply allowing it to happen more and more. And it becomes more natural every day. You might also wonder, as you go through your day, just how often you'll find yourself naturally energized and smiling, as you become more and more present in every moment. Can you feel it? How easy it's becoming to embrace this playful, joyful energy and let it infuse everything that you do. And of course, as you move forward in time, you begin to notice it's easy to slip into these states of joy and energy. Perhaps you already have a moment in mind when you'll be able to let the feeling of lightness of being, playfulness and joy filling you effortlessly. And as you continue to practice, you'll find every moment becomes more and more full of energy, playfulness, joy, and carefree. It just becomes you naturally, automatically, without effort. You might even notice in the future these feelings of being present, happy, energized, and playful. They'll simply become the way you experience life more and more, and it'll feel so natural for you to be in this state, like a second nature that you can tap into easily and effortlessly at any time.